Hi, I'm Lyndsey Hookway from the Holistic Sleep Coaching Programme, and I'm here today to talk about something really controversial. Is sleep training always harmful? Now, this is a really difficult question to answer. One of the reasons it's difficult is that there isn't enough research that is robust and good quality enough for us to be able to prove either evidence of safety or evidence of harm. So what we're left with is looking really at 60 odd years of attachment and infant mental health research in order to evidence our answer for this particular question. Now, attachment security is not a one-off event. It's not something that occurs in one day or one night or one single experience of parenting. Attachment is a process. It starts before birth and it's built on hundreds and hundreds of little responsive interactions. And what we know is that a secure attachment comes from a child consistently having their needs met. And those needs are physical, relational, social, psychological, developmental, and nutritional. So we know that all of those needs are really important. And the more often and the more consistently parents meet their children's needs, the more likely it is that they will end up with a secure attachment. And a secure attachment is one where a parent and child have an enduring bond where essentially a child knows that their parent is going to show up for them emotionally and meet their needs. And we know that the long-term outcomes of secure attachment are better employment opportunities, better relationships, less stress, and even better quality sleep long-term. So the question is, does sleep training damage attachment? Now, I have not sleep trained children. I don't leave children to cry using non-responsive techniques such as controlled crying or cry it out. However, I've heard from hundreds and hundreds of parents over the years who have tried sleep training, and I've also worked with many professionals who've previously tried sleep training. And I've encountered 3 different child responses to sleep training that I want to talk to you about. Now, these are just terms that I use, and they describe a child's response to sleep training. So the first response I see is what I call the rapid responder. Now, the rapid responder children seem to get the hang of sleep training really quickly. They cry quite briefly, perhaps just for a few minutes, and the sleep training process might only take a couple of days. And after those first couple of days, the child is apparently sleeping well, they're sleeping for long stretches, and they don't seem to be ruffled by the experience. So those are the rapid responders. But I've also seen slow responders, and these children, they cry longer, they cry louder, and the sleep training process takes more time. So we might be talking more like 5 to 7 days, or possibly a little longer than that. Those children might be more cranky, they might be slightly more ruffled and rattled during the day. And then we get children who have what I call a non-responder approach to sleep training. And these children, they cry long and loud, and the process might go on for many weeks with no real improvement in their sleep. Now, do I genuinely think that a child's enduring bond, that process of attachment that goes on over many, many months, do I really think that's going to be damaged with a couple of nights of non-responsive sleep training? Well, honestly, no, I don't. I think that children are more resilient and robust than that. And I think in the context of a secure attachment and responsive parenting, and with other factors and buffers present, I think it's unlikely that we're going to undo all of that work of attachment with a very brief process. However, I can't predict which children are going to be the rapid responders and which children are going to be the slow or the non-responders. And that's why I never recommend non-responsive sleep training, because unfortunately I just don't know which children are going to behave in which ways. And I think what I've observed over many, many years of working with families and professionals is that the longer the non-responsive sleep training goes on, the more rattled these children become. And certainly what parents have told me is that when the sleep training goes on for many days or even weeks, their child often gets anxious around bedtime. They might get cranky, they might get more shy, reserved, or worried during the day. They might get more clingy. And these signs should tell us that the child is not coping. And so if you're curious and you want to know more about why the Holistic Sleep Coaching Program is different, why our approach to sleep is different, you can click on the link below and read more about how we support families and professionals to continue to maintain that secure attachment and also optimize sleep in a way that is protective of the parent-infant bond, responsive feeding, and having a calm, confident, connected experience of parenting.